Moment to celebrate some of those amazing people around Coventry and Warwickshire who are doing incredible things. More and more people are getting the call to have the Covid-19 vaccine every day. My mum had her, she got a text message yesterday, and she's off this afternoon to go and get her jab number 1 and is very excited about it. What do you do, though, if you've got no way of getting there? Perhaps you may be vulnerable, or you know somebody who is doesn't want to or cannot use public transport and hasn't got any other way of getting to that appointment. Could be a real worry, couldn't it, if you got that text message like my mum did yesterday and then you can't get there? What do you do? Well, if that's you, or you know somebody who it affects, then the Make a Difference team are here for you. They've been meeting a group of volunteers that might well be able to help.
Now, did you know there's a whole army of volunteers out there that are working day in, day out across Coventry and Warwickshire, stepping in to help drive vulnerable people to their vaccine appointments? Meet Manny Kelsey from Volunteer Friends based in Bulkington. Now, she's coordinating a team of volunteers across the Nuneaton and Bedworth area.
Working in partnership with Warwickshire County Council and Public Health, we have put guidelines in place, we've put cleaning procedures in place, everything that we can possibly do to keep the driver and the client safe. We're now able to offer vaccine transport, to anywhere that the client needs to go. Our aim is to provide transport to enable people to get to their vaccine appointments. We are able to offer free transport to people, whether they're going to Nuneaton, Bedworth or Birmingham. So there's actually no cost to the client.
That's great news, isn't it? And a huge relief, I'm sure, to a lot of people. But of course, to take on such a big job, you need more people. So Manny put out a bit of a plea for help on her Facebook page.
I was inundated with messages to the point that I was sat there on a Sunday afternoon and I was responding to people saying, OK, thank you for your reply, we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Yeah, it was amazing to know that we live in a community where people are just willing to help.
So let's meet one of those drivers, shall we? Jim Keeley has been a volunteer driver for about 3 years. He's gone from taking people for days out pre-COVID to getting the vulnerable to their vaccine.
Love it, absolutely love it. I've taken a couple of people now, and it's so uplifting to go and see the places where they're doing them and to see people going through, and it's just great that you see something happening that you can help towards it.
What do they say when you turn up and you're their knight in shining armour, if you like?
They're even more grateful, I suppose, than people who could get there themselves. They're very dependent on people like us to get them there, and they're really grateful for it. It means it's a good conversation with the individuals as well. You get to know them.
And according to what Manny's told me, the clients love getting to know Jim just as much.
Jim's brilliant. He's brilliant. The clients, they think Jim's wonderful. He's always got a smile on his face, very chirpy. He gives so much of his time to our charity, and we really appreciate it. We appreciate everything Jim does and all the volunteers. They're using their own cars, their own time. So really the service wouldn't be possible without them. In our eyes, they're all community heroes. They really are.
They're doing such a great job by the sounds of it. And whilst Manny, Jim and the team cover the Nuneaton and Bedworth area, there are actually loads of organisations doing the same thing right across the patch. So if you or someone you know needs help getting to their vaccine appointment, get in touch with us here at BBC CWR and we can put you in touch with the right people.
That's Dan meeting those incredible people. And as he says, the Make a Difference team is here for you. 0800 75 65 200